Hello, and welcome back to my second channel, Shwabados, and to another Rustage reaction. We've got another trio track. That means, of course, Rustage, myself, and Connor Quest. We've got the Sasuke, and Sasuke rap. So we're covering Sasuke from original Naruto, Shippuden, and Boruto, the same as we did with the Naruto track last year. I think it was last year. This one's produced by Kiwwi, which is quite exciting. Not least because Kiwwi is just an incredible producer, but also this is like kind of a landmark thing. Rustage hasn't rapped on someone else's beat on his own channel in a long time. Like, he always produces his own stuff. So it's interesting for him to just totally, you know, free himself of the production side of it and just rap. For all three of us to just rap on this Kiwwi beat. So let's hear it. I've obviously heard my own verse. I was there when Connor recorded his, but I can't remember it. And I haven't heard any of Rustage's. I don't even know if there's a hook on this track. I'm excited to see what he's done with my verse. So yeah, let's get right into it after this quick message from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. These two are monthly subscription boxes that bring a diverse range of flavors from Japan straight to your front door. With Tokyo Treat, you're going to get up to 20 of the most exclusive and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available in Japan for a limited time. We're talking limited edition Kit Kats, Pocky, Ramune, Ramen, and loads more. With the Sakurako subscription, you'll receive 20 traditional and artisanal Japanese snack items every single month, including things like cakes, mochi, Japanese teas, and specialty piece of tableware every single time. Sakurako partners with local Japanese artisans to deliver a really authentic injection of culture with every single box. Use my links in the description to help support the channel and use code Shwabados to get yourself $5 off on your first order. Let's see what we've got. As always, I'm starting with Tokyo Treat. Whoa, okay. Kit Kats, chips or crisps, Daifuku. I love Daifuku mochi. We have ramen, we have soda, we have an apple pie. You never know what you're going to get with these things. Salty vanilla Pocky? Okay, I figured out what I'm going to try. It's chocolatey, it's salty, it's vanilla, it's delicious. As always, they've given you an incredibly informative little booklet that goes with the crate that tells you about every single thing that's in here, and it's all really nicely presented. So this month's theme is Summer Matsuri, which means summer festival. In Japan, there's a bunch of different festivals and events that happen around this time of year. So I guess all the snacks that they've included this time are inspired by the type of foods and snacks you'll find at these traditional Japanese festivals. And there's a great section at the back of the booklet that gives you a bunch of information about the culture. So occasionally they have these like special packaging for some of their boxes, and they do here for this month's Sakurako, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Oh my goodness. Cake, jelly, biscuits, and cookies, and oh my gosh. This is my favorite part of opening a Sakurako every single month. It's the piece of tableware they've given us. Let's have a look. Look how cute that is. It's so summery. I adore these little pieces of tableware that they give you every single month. Of course, we get our little informational booklet here as well. Month's theme is Tea Time in Yokohama. So Yokohama apparently is Japan's second largest city, and it's a big like cultural melting pot for Japan and a lot of the outside world. So I'm really interested in this Roman sketch biscuit. It's slated as a Yokohama souvenir. So let's see what that's about. Here it is. There's a few of them in there. I've just picked one out. Look at that. It's like a little biscuit with like a filling. Oh, I love these little. It's got like little drawings on it. Why is it so cute? That's delicious. Great texture. Lovely and sweet. That's awesome. There it is. Tea Time in Yokohama. And of course, they have these awesome pages at the back of the booklet that tell you all about the local culture, where the foods come from, and the story behind the stuff in the crate. Remember to use my links below to help support the channel and use code Shwabados to get $5 off your first order. Let's get back to the video. Unholy God. This beat bangs, by the way. It's so hot. Let me turn this up, actually. There we go.
Yeah. I've been spitting balls of flames, the scorch remains. Rose from my feet like a ball to rain. I'm all the range mans at the Hall of Fame. How did the bullshit you're an alternate?
Hold on. I wasn't expecting him to come out with like the crazy flow straight up. Let's rewind. Let me get myself in the right headspace. Okay, I'm ready. I'm in reaction mode.
Yeah. I've been staying balls of flames, the scorch remains. Rose from my feet like a ball terrain. I'm all the range mans of the Hall of Fame. How about the bullshit? You're an alternate. Leave a scene full of caution tape. Pack out venom in my blood.
I really like that rhyme, like alternate, ball of flame, all the rage.
Range mans of the Hall of Fame. How about the bullshit? You're an alternate. Leave a scene full of caution tape. Pack out venom in my blood. How I cope with stakes. I be stringing hits together. How I orchestrate. They fall for grace and covered like a sport of games.
Stringing hits together, how I orchestrate, you know, orchestra, strings, stringing hits. Okay, yeah. What was that last bit?
Covered like a sport of games.
You do what? Like what again?
I got venom in my blood, how I cope with stakes. I be stringing hits together, how I orchestrate. They fall for grace and covered like a sport of games.
Okay.
Goddamn, secondhand ninjas, they Oxfam. Way that I tap with no.
Secondhand ninjas, they're Oxfam. Oxfam is a charity in the UK. Famous for its charity shops where you can go in and buy secondhand goods. Okay, it's like a Goodwill. Again, the British bars, incredible.
Way that I tap with no contact. They need a team to retrieve me, they ain't even got that. Way in red and make haste. I'm leaving stains of blood like spray paint. Ain't got the brains of words to vacate. Way that they break, they calling AA. Arguing back to back to back to back to back. Grabbing hands like Zach until the crack.
Wait a minute, that's my flow. Back to back to back to back to back. Actually smacking handicap, you pack. You know, remember from Room? I don't know if y'all have heard Room. Anyway, yes. Go off.
Red and make haste. I'm leaving stains of blood like spray paint. Ain't got the brains of words to vacate. Way that they break, they calling AA. Arguing back to back to back to back to back. Grabbing hands like Zach until the crack. Sharon Gann, a battle man to man. Dodgy needles like I'm anti-vax.
Okay, nice. I like that. Grabbing hands like Zach until they crack.
Hands like Zach until the crack. Sharon Gann.
This, yeah, okay. Sharon Gann, a fan man to man.
Battle man to man.
Dodging needles like I'm anti-vax. Haku's needles. Okay, yeah.
Needles like I'm anti-vax. Ice, I feel like ice. Bad boy, yeah, I don't play nice. Bad boy, yeah, I don't play right.
Hold on, he's playing with his voice.
Like I'm anti-vax. Ice, I feel like ice. Bad boy, yeah, I don't play nice.
Nope.
Bad boy, yeah, I don't play right. Bad boy, yeah, this bitch gon' die. Cold in my veins, cold in my blood.
Bro, this beat is so fucking hot. Kiwwi is crazy, man. I absolutely love what like the bass line and stuff is doing. Okay, so there is a hook on this. I wasn't sure if there was a hook or if he was just gonna have us rapping.
Oh yeah, this bitch gon' die. Cold in my veins, cold in my blood. Get out my face, don't give a fuck. Cold in my veins, cold in my blood.
Okay.
Cold in my body, you're testing your luck. Pity your case to an unholy god. Full on rent.
It's me next. Okay, I'll try and like explain a little bit of my verse, but I can't remember if. Bro, it's been a while. It's been a while, and my brain's kind of fried from traveling. I can't remember if like this was one of those verses where I did like a bunch of bars, or if I just sort of like talked a bunch of shit about the character. Let's find out.
Body, you're testing your luck. Pity your case to an unholy god. Full on renegade like a venom. I still make lemonade, reinvented on different levels, man. Hands on MMA, eyes on weapons grip. Still.
Oh yeah, I tried to go like full British on this one, you know what I mean? I've been doing that a lot on like RUSTAGE features and on features in general. Is just really playing up like the grime style and pulling out a lot of the UK flows. You know what I mean?
Lemonade reinvented on different levels, man. Hands on MMA, eyes on weapons grip. Still. Let me demonstrate, don't bro me, my bro's a mental case. Now I carry bare lead like pencil case. Now I carry my demons.
Sorry, that's just a good bar, right? Now I carry bare lead like pencil case. Alright, okay. And then I switch it up.
Demonstrate, don't bro me, my bro's a mental case. Now I carry bare lead like pencil case. Now I carry my demons with me. Took that snake and put it him down 6 feet. Wanna watch it all burn, I lit leaves to let them know they won't miss me, huh? Just breathe. Coming back to my senses. Chakra stack the factors, I'm electric. Back to back to cracking out defenses. Send no sentiment, just send a message. Send a medal on your chest to Preston. Marked upon my mind, but where the red is. Brothers bled for brothers, I'm pathetic.
This beat is fucking nasty, man. Like the little touches of sound design, like the break there, which is like do 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 boom, like the piano, bro. It's stupid.
Marked upon my mind, but where the red is. Brothers bled for brothers, I'm pathetic. Danger close and hope is low to shallow. Join the fight cause I can change a battle. Left the light and I became a shadow.
Okay, yeah, I didn't do a ton of bars. I just talked about like the vibe of this one really felt like we were just what would Sasuke sound like if he was a rapper, you know what I mean? So you go with the dark tones, you go with the edginess, you string together some flows and some cool multis and do a little bit of wordplay. But there's nothing really to break down here. I feel like you get it. You listen to that and you get it, right?
Join the fight, cause I can change a battle. Left the light and
I did it here at the end of the verse where I did his switch from, like, you know, I said join the fight because I could change the battle, as in at the end of Shippuden where he rejoins, you know, the good guys and helps them fight and changes the tide of the battle. Left the light and I became a shadow, because he turned to the, you know, he left the light, he left the good side, he became a bad guy, but even when he came back, he was the Shadow Hokage, he became the Shadow, so that transitions into Connor's verse.
now I became a shadow.
Cold in my veins, cold in my blood. Blood. Get out my face, don't give a fuck. Cold in my veins, cold in my blood. Cold in my body, you're testing your luck. Pleading your case to an unholy god.
1, 2, 3, 4, ops to repo. We move where you drop through G-force. Drop that gas, that hot new heat source. Talking jack, I chop through beanstalk.
That's such a good line, bro. Just the wording of that is so fun to me. Talking jack, I chop through beanstalk. That's so fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, ops new, bruh.
I got mean thoughts, resources to clean corpses. He's thoughtless, no emotion found within. Ah, fuck, think I'm zoning out again.
I do remember that bit.
I have to stay focused. Mission specialist, first hand observe the danger, risk assessment shit. Make the call of which directions pitting, take the fall if it leads to an empty pit. Deadly grip, neck constrict, put a foot in your ass and have a rectum split. What are the flowers, how I make Sakura wet and I'm platinum.
Bro, Connor has the fucking stupidest rhymes, bro, but he makes it work. Rectum split. Alright, you got it, bro. You got it.
Put a foot in your ass and have a rectum split. What are the flowers, how I make Sakura wet and I'm planting my seeds. Thought that the forest was dead, but I'm steady expanding my family tree.
The flower to tree like scheme is crazy. What are the flowers? How I make Sakura wet? Crazy. Sakura is obviously cherry blossom in Japanese. And then you thought that the seed was dead, but I'm planting my family tree. That's fire.
And I'm planting my seeds. Thought that the forest was dead, but I'm steady expanding my family tree. Man of the leaf, Shadow Hokage, egg on my ramen. It's time I go eat. Time I go.
Egg on my ramen. It's tamago eat. Shut up, bro. I forgot about that line. I do remember him saying that line, but I forgot about it. Egg in Japanese is tamago. So it's tamago eat. Fuck off.
Expanding my family tree. Man of the leaf, Shadow Hokage, egg on my ramen. It's time I go eat. Time I go cheat. In my pocket, I got 1,000 little birdies in my clutch. I drop it like Kiwwi slamming those beats.
1,000 birds. Chidori.
My veins, cold in my blood. Get out my face, don't give a fuck. Cold in my veins, cold in my blood, cold in my body, you're testing your luck, pleading your case to an unholy god.
You know what I think, like, the biggest takeaway from... Hold on, let me just...
Hey. Cold in my veins, cold in my
yeah, it's gonna repeat. The biggest takeaway from hearing Rustage write to someone else's beat is that he's made a hook that doesn't sound anything like a Rustage hook, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of Rustage's hooks have a certain aesthetic to them that this one just lacks entirely, and I think it's because he's wrote to someone else's production. So that's just interesting. Otherwise, I mean, he did his thing. I really like Rustage's verse at the beginning. I think it opens super strong. I like the song. I think I was worried when I was writing this, when I was listening to the beat. I was like, the beat's super hot. I like what I'm doing. I just worry that this is gonna feel disjointed when I was working on it. That was my worry. But honestly, listening to it, I think Rustage done a really good job of tying everything together. I like the hook. It's super low-key, and it just transitions between the verses. I love what Connor did at the end, the goofy fuck. I love Rustage's verse at the beginning, and I'm proud of mine. And I think they all tie in very well. So, fuck it. There it is. Unholy God by Rustage. If you made it to the end, you were a real one. Comment below. Rectum split. We'll see if that gets by the YouTube censors. So I know you made it to the end if you comment that. But yeah, until next time, this has been Unholy God by Rustage. I've been Shwabadi, and y'all have been very kind. Catch you later. Peace.